There are 4 films making their debut this week at theaters across the U.S.
One of them, our movie man tells us, looks like one of the strangest films to come along in years. Here's Dino Lalli.
From the real-life drama of Priscilla to the suspenseful mystery of the Marsh King's daughter, from the mind-bending sci-fi in Divinity to a romantic comedy, and guess what? That movie marks the return of a popular actress once celebrated for her very good roles in the realm of romantic comedies. Let's begin there.
Relax. You're already living out your worst-case scenario.
What, being stuck here with you?
Yeah.
You make a good point.
Meg Ryan returns to her big-screen romantic comedy stomping grounds in a movie called What Happens Later. The film stars Ryan along with David Duchovny. They portray Willa and Bill, ex-lovers who will see each other for the first time in years when they find themselves snowed in transit at an airport overnight. What Happens Later is rated R.
This world has been morally corrupted by divinity.
Divinity is a sci-fi thriller set in a future where a scientist creates an immortality drug. His son now controls the drug, and society is ruled by those who can afford it. 2 mysterious brothers and a seductive woman arrive to abduct the mogul and uncover the drug's true origins. Divinity is rated R.
What's going on?
Your father, Jacob Holbrook. When was the last time you spoke to him?
When I was 10 years old.
Karen Dion's New York Times bestseller, The Marsh King's Daughter, has been published internationally in 25 languages. Now here comes the film. Helena is the main character, and she's portrayed by Daisy Ridley. When her infamous fugitive father, the Marsh King, played by Ben Mendelsohn, who once held her captive in the wilderness, escapes from prison, she must confront her traumatic past, and she has to outwit the dangerous man who taught her survival skills as a child to protect herself and her family. The Marsh King's Daughter is rated R.
Just what is the intent here, Mr. Presley? You got women throwing themselves at you. Why my daughter?
Well, sir, I happen to be very fond of your daughter.
Priscilla is based on the 1985 memoir called Elvis and Me, written by Priscilla Presley. The movie is directed by Sofia Coppola and stars Kaylee Spaney as Priscilla and Jacob Elordi as Elvis Presley. Now, the story is about the singer's romantic partner and only wife told from her perspective. It follows her early years as a teenage Army brat stationed in West Germany to her surreal arrival at Graceland. Priscilla is rated R. I'm Dino Lalli, Oklahoma's own News 9.